parts in for my car. I figured I'd save to open it on video, do a little unboxing here, give a little update on what I'm going to be doing to it here pretty soon. Nothing crazy, just some basically more like maintenance than anything else, but figured why not wait to open it on camera, be like everyone else on YouTube. Let's go! Alright, what do we got here? New steering boots. So, got new steering boots, a little rubber thing there that seals it up. New clamps. Got one of those for both sides because I'm going to be replacing the inner and outer tie rods. One's been giving me problems for a while, so I just figured it's time to replace it. There's the other one. So this one I was debating not getting, but after watching some videos online of the trailing arms bushings being replaced, I figured, you know, I don't really want to suffer through figuring out how to get the bushings out. I'd rather just do it the right way. So I did order the correct tool for the job. So we'll actually take a little bit of a look at this later, and I'll kind of go over how it works. These must be locking nuts for the tie rod ends. I could be wrong because I haven't gotten to the tie rod ends yet, but there is just 2 nuts in here, so I figured that's what that's for. Some cool stickers. Well, 1 sticker. I don't know what I'll put that on. A $100 wine voucher that I won't use because I don't drink wine, but they send me one every time I order. So maybe I actually will get some wine. We'll see. So here are the trailing arm bushings themselves. I just went with the stock ones. I had a lot of thought whether I was going to go with performance options or not. Honestly, to me, it doesn't really matter too much. I don't feel like the stock ones perform that badly. Plus, I'm not necessarily into the whole track car type setup. I did get one for both sides, obviously. I'm not really into the whole track car thing. I like the fact that it's comfortable as a car, too. I like that it's a BMW, that it rides good, that it can, you know, it handles great from the factory. I just wanted to replace them with the stock ones, and they'll last probably the rest of the life of the car, so I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, next, I ordered the complete inner and outer tie rod assembly. Instead of buying the individual pieces, I just bought the kit that came with everything, so I don't have to worry about it. And it is the, I believe these were made in Germany. Yep, made in Germany via Lemforder. I don't know if that's actually how you say it, but they are made in Germany. So I figured I'd go with the good ones because I did replace an inner on one side with a cheap one. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's giving me trouble, so went with the better ones. And then finally, I went cheap. Don't judge me too much. But I did have these on another BMW that I had, and they worked just fine for the time that I had that car. So I figured I wasn't really too scared to try them out again. But I did get rear camber arms because my camber is out in the rear, and the stock adjustment, if anyone knows, is not very good. It's just an eccentric bolt that you can turn. It doesn't really give you a whole lot of adjustment. So I figured I would try these out. For $100, I'm not really too afraid to try them. If they don't work, then it's not too big a deal. But these actually look way nicer than the ones that I had in my old car. I'll show you up close real quick. So these bushings on the end, it's actually pretty nice looking machining wise. Regular nut there. I like how this one has the flat surfaces here for alignments, has them in the middle and on the other end here. And then this is just standard, like a U-shaped end to go on the around the bushing on the spindle. But compared to the last set, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the paint is like sparkly. It's got like a clear coat on it. The last ones I had were just like flat red, and the whole thing was a hex shank, which would probably be the cheapest way to go. But the fact that they kind of took the time to make this like a better fit and finish, maybe it speaks good. Maybe they're just trying to make it look like a shine up a turd. But I don't know, seem like they'll be fine for my uses. If they don't work out and they have something go wrong with them, I'll probably get some nicer ones, maybe the ECS tuning ones. But they were like 3 times the price, so figured these were worth a shot. Now, like I said, I'm gonna take a closer look at this Schwaben rear trailing arm bushing tool. Figure I could try this out, you know, get a look at it, figure out how it works before I actually get into the job. So let's open her up. Very heavy. I mean, as it should be. It's like just a big block of steel, basically. So basically how this works is this just presses, or actually let me unthread this. So from my understanding, how this works is basically, I'm not really sure what this plate is. In the videos I watched, I didn't have this plate, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. It might be for install. But either way, you basically slide this bolt through the trailing arm bushing in the trailing arm, and then these 2 notches on here line up with the slots on the trailing arm bushings, which I have, so let me just go get those. So if you look at this bushing, you can see how there's like these 2 cutouts in the rubber. So that goes through the center, and it allows that to grab onto the spindle without hitting the rubber. It doesn't look like it would anyway, but it might on some bushings, just not this one. But either way, it gives you a nice planting surface to draw that in and push it out the other way, depending on which orientation you have it in. And there's just a big, heavy block that threads on here. Very, actually pretty well made for, you know, what it is anyway. So that's that. Excited to use it, try it out. I've been wanting to change those bushings for a while. I'm pretty sure they're loose, so we'll definitely be doing that in the future. So that's really all I got for today. I haven't really been making a lot of videos because I've been really busy at work and my allergies have been killing me. The pollen is horrible this year. I was so down for the count yesterday, it was insane. Take a look at this. So this right here is my ragged out 1998 323i that we keep as like a backup car slash something to beat on. This car is matte black. I painted it myself. Look at the pollen from one day on this car. Like, what even is this right now? Look at the hood, insane. And this minivan that just sits in my driveway, destroyed, unbelievable. So anyway, that's basically where I'm at. I will be filming videos of when I put these parts in. I'm not sure if I'll do a video on the trailing arms because it is kind of involved and I don't have all the time in the world. But if I do have time to do it, I will make a video on that. I will do a video on tie rods. I will do a video on camber arms, especially because I've done those before. So I know how to do that job, so it's not too big a deal for me. But stay tuned for more. Hope you like the update and hope to see you in the future. See you later.